everyone. Did you know July 7th is World Chocolate Day? Indulge in your favorite treat and not have any guilt that day. Statistics show 9 out of 10 people love chocolate. Did you know dark chocolate is healthier because it contains more cocoa and less sugar? And it carries lots of antioxidants that help in reducing blood pressure. Increase your theta brain waves, which trigger relaxation. Enjoy our other games. Our 30-second mystery, 7 through 10, now up. TZED Feud, our version of Family Feud, live on Saturdays. Riddles and Rebus, Word of the Week, and puzzle games, and so much more. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me all right? Am I coming through? I want to make sure everyone can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Paula said, I know others come in because you won't be the only one. The people who are playing will be here. They know the rule. You must be live. Yep, especially if your comment makes the cut, you must be live. And they know that. Sometimes it takes it a little while for them to see it. Hello, Miss Paula. How are you today, hon? All right, you can hear me just fine. Well, I'll tell you what. I did a lot of research, guys. A lot of research. And I have so many things. I bet you I won't even get through them all today. But I have some ideas brewing in my head. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to start out while we're waiting for the others to pop in. I know it'll be watched by other people, so I'm going to start out with the most common types of chocolate. And I'm sure you will have heard of all these chocolates. These are the most common types of chocolate. Unsweetened baking chocolate, cocoa solids, and cocoa butter in varying proportions. There's also sweet chocolate, cocoa solids, cocoa butter, or other fats and sugars. Milk chocolate is a sweet chocolate with milk powder or condensed milk. And of course, we have white chocolate, cocoa butter, sugar, milk, but no cocoa solids. How awesome is that? Some of this stuff I did not know, but I will tell you I am a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup nut. I do love my chocolate. I love my chocolate. And if you like chocolate or love chocolate, go ahead and write it in the comments. I love chocolate, because you're going to find out so many interesting things today in our Hear Me Out. Let's talk chocolate. Awesome sauce. Hello, Tiffany Taylor is in the house. And she said, hey there, Sister Pooh. And Tiffany said, I love white chocolate. And Paula is saying hello to Tiffany. We are waiting for the others to come in, so we're going through some interesting things right now. And here, guys, this is really cool. Awesome info on chocolate. You guys are going to love this. I do. Awesome info on chocolate. Most people love chocolate. In fact, 9 out of 10 people love chocolate. Now, those are phenomenal odds. 9 out of 10 people love chocolate. About get this guys, 1 billion people eat chocolate every day. Not million, billion. 1 billion people eat chocolate every day. And I guess I fall into that 1 billion because I love my Reese's peanut butter cups. I love the little mini ones. I eat them like crazy. Besides the fact that it tastes so good, there are some health benefits of chocolate. Yes, there is. There is some health benefits of chocolate. And Paula said, I love chocolate-covered raisins. Yes, those are very good for you. Very, very good for you. Chocolate increases serotonin. How many knew that? Did you guys know that? Chocolate increases serotonin and dopamine levels. It does. It increases your serotonin and your dopamine levels, which helps to boost your mood. How awesome is that? Maybe that's why I stay so calm all the time. Because I eat the heck out of those Reese's, and that's a lot of chocolate there. Dark chocolate, believe it or not, can also be especially good for you. Dark chocolate is a powerful source of antioxidants. How many knew that? How many knew that dark chocolate is a powerful source of antioxidants? If you knew that, tell me in the comments that you knew that. I had heard it, but I didn't really know it for fact until I did my research on our Hear Me Out things to make with chocolate, and then I did my research during the week to have it for today's game. It's also a great source of, you know, believe it or not, that's a false myth. And I'll get into that later on with our facts. But yes, it is putting on weight is a false myth. And I will tell you more about that later, guys. Plus, it also helps to improve your blood flow. How many knew that? That dark chocolate improves your blood flow. Well, I'll tell you what, when I did my research on that, I'm like, oh no, I'm changing to dark Reese's peanut butter cups. Number 1, less sugar. Number 2, it's a powerful source of antioxidants. And number 3, it improves your blood flow. So, wow. And get this, guys, it also lowers your blood pressure. Dark chocolate helps lower the blood pressure. Oh my goodness. And it also reduces the risk of heart disease. Wow. I mean, that blew my mind. And if you guys want to follow up on this video and check this out for yourself, I didn't just pick this off no willy-nilly site. I always do my research. And that is some awesome benefits to dark chocolate, guys. Awesome, awesome. And Sacred Emotions is in the house. All right, guys. I have a fun poem for you. Can you guys hear me all right? I know you're going to like this poem. It is so cute. And I hope everyone else comes in. They know they must be live to be able to get credit for first, second, or honorary. All right, guys, this poem is about the perfect cup of cocoa. And it is by Barbara Vance. Barbara Vance. The perfect cup of cocoa is rich and chocolatey and always warm but not too hot, a steaming chocolate sea. The surface is enclosed beneath a thick marshmallow mound, which melts into a gooey cloud without the slightest sound. A whipped cream swirl extends beyond the surface of the cup, and chocolate sprinkles add the perfect touch to dress it up. The perfect cup of cocoa is like an old best friend. It's warm, it's sweet, it's such a treat, and yummy till the end. Thank you very much. How many enjoyed that poem? Isn't that an awesome, awesome poem, guys? I just love that. The perfect cup of cocoa. Okay, guys, I'm trying to do things to wait for the others. I had announced it, so we're going to move on to, and I think you guys are going to love this. 16. No, wait, I think that's, no, not, I got the wrong one. Let's go back down to this one. Chocolate benefits. Chocolate benefits. And I think you guys are really going to like this. Wanting a reason to daily incorporate some chocolate into your life? Well, look no further, because here are some great benefits about chocolate. And I'll tell you why, guys. I am so excited for this, because I'm going to try something new here in this month of May. I really am. I'm going to try something new in May, and I've decided to do a theme for the whole month of May where I will include benefits of food, fun facts, and delicious recipes, and a game. How does that sound to you guys? Do you like that? All of that for the month of May. There will be a game in it, along with benefits of whatever food I choose, fun facts and recipes, and of course a game, all incorporated into that video. Paula said yes. Sacred said that was cute. Tiffany Taylor also liked the poem. Thank you. All right, and what a better food to start with, guys, than chocolate? Because it's what we're talking about in today's Hear Me Out. So, on the things I can't get to today, chocolate will be incorporated into that video for the month of May. And also, because July 7th, believe it or not, is World Chocolate Day. So look for a surprise video on that day, July 7th, World Chocolate Day, and there's going to be a surprise video put up that day. And that, I'll tell you what, guys, I love that. So we know now that chocolate, you don't need to feel guilty about eating chocolate, because there are so many benefits of chocolate to your health. And yes, you're hearing me correct, guys. You should be eating chocolate. And I'm going to tell you why right now, because I have 10 benefits of cocoa, and I'm just going to read them off. You want to do the research, go ahead. But on the other hand, they will be in our video for the month of May. Tiffany Taylor, are you making triple chocolate cake this Yeah, I sure did. Can't you see it up there on the board? Triple chocolate cake. I made 2 of them. 2 of them. I don't know if you guys can see it, but can you tell that the cakes and the cake pops are 3D? Can you tell they're 3D? Do they stand out good enough? They're not flat against the board. They are actually 3D. If you can't see it, let me know, but I think you can on the cake pops. You can see that the cake pops are 3D. I'm not so sure about the cake or the 2 cakes. And also, the love strawberries are also 3D. Yay, Tiff said she can tell. Paula can tell. Also, please put in some dry ice and send it my way. Tiffany Taylor. All right, guys, let's go through 10 benefits of cocoa. Number 1, lowers cardiovascular risk and cholesterol. Number 2, hello, my mother Spark is in the house. Hello. She will be in it. Oh, that's right. I remember her telling me she has training. So she'll be in and out. All right, guys. Number 2, full of antioxidants. Number 3, full of minerals. Number 4, anti-stress effects. Number 5. Now listen up, Paula. Number 5, anti-obesity. Believe it or not, when an identical high-fat diet was given to rats, and either including cocoa or not, the cocoa-consuming rats lost more body weight and white adipose tissue, which is fat, than the non-eating chocolate rat. Now, see, guys? This is scientific facts that I got here. So if you want to look that up, Paula, go ahead. Anti-tumor. Number 7, anti-inflammatories. 8, aids in exercise recovery. Number 9, prevents, now listen up, guys, prevents memory decline. How awesome is that? Prevents memory decline. And I will, in the course of the video for the month of May, guys, under facts, I will write this for chocolate.
Incoming call.
Hang on, I got a call coming in. I got to get rid of it.
Incoming call.
All right. Number 10, it fills you up. I'll tell you what, I didn't even know this one. I did not know this one. But dark chocolate is high in fiber. High in fiber. So eating it can actually be more satisfying than sweets. So instead of feeling satisfied by eating 100 other things at nighttime, just break off a square of that chocolate bar and have it in your freezer, and it will benefit filling you up. No more grum bellies, and keep you from eating those other snacks that aren't so good for you. And here's another one, guys, that I really love. I didn't make it part of the 10, but listen to this. Could help you fight diabetes. How awesome is that? Could help you fight diabetes. I'm so excited for this chocolate. All right, let's see what people are saying. I see no reason that chocolate can't be on my pie surgery diet. That's right, Tiffany. You might want to ask your doctor about it. Tiffany said, it wasn't me. My mother Spark says, interesting. Hey, that's what I said when I read it. I sure did. Very interesting. Pie surgery, I meant pea surgery. Oh, for the love of Pete. Tiffany's having a little trouble with spell check. She means pre-surgery. Pre-surgery sounds better than, pie surgery sounds better than pea surgery, says Sacred Emotions. All right, guys, I'm going to go over one more thing for you before we announce our number one comment. Let me find my other poem. I have another poem, guys. And this poem is also by Barbara Vance, and it's called The Happy Chef. The Happy Chef. I'm a dynamite baker. Just look at my cake. Course it fell in the middle. Oops, a minor mistake. And sample my cookies. They're charred, but you'll see they still taste like chocolate. Just slightly crispy. And please try a muffin. This recipe's new. The dough wouldn't rise, so it's blueberry goo. It's not how the cooking book said it would be, but it's new and it's better. Just try it, you'll see. I've unearthed my calling. It's easy as pie. You'll just never guess. It's my very first try. How cute is that? The Happy Chef. And that's by Barbara Vance. I just love those two poems. If you like them too, just give me... Sacred said I do not like green eggs and ham. I thought about that when I was reading it to you. Oh, I had to take a drink. Tiffany said, too stinking cute. I'll tell you what, guys, both those poems are too stinking cute. That is so true. Too stinking cute. And I'm beginning to wonder where everybody is today. We're going to get through this, and they're not going to get their credit if their name goes up on the board. All right, guys. Here are some awesome, did you know facts about... Now, if you guys knew the facts, say yes or no. Good for your skin. Chocolate is good for the skin. Improves blood flow. Improves your vision. It is also brain boosting. And the extra is it boosts your mood. And I will also put these facts in our video for May. All right, it seems like Tiffany's the only one answering those. Come on, guys. Okay, before we move on, I have a game for you guys. But before we move on to our game, I am going to put up our first comment of Hear Me Out, best things to make with chocolate. And let's hope our players are in here. We had 48 comments this time, guys. 48 comments on best things to make with chocolate. And I'm going to tell you, it was hard picking. We went over these and over these and over these, both of us, because he couldn't, it was really, really close call on all the comments, guys. Close call. Sacred said I was answering in my head while I ate. Well, that's okay. All right, so we have our first comment. If you're here, you will recognize it. If you're not here, you will not get the credit. It will fall away. All right, our first comment is, I love Hershey's chocolate bars. And what I do with mine is I take marshmallows and graham crackers and make s'mores. I've done that ever since my kids were little. Now, we can't fit the whole comment on there. Do you guys recognize that comment? Whose comment is that? Before I put up our number one comment made the cut. Let me know. And Paula said that one's mine. Exactly. Our first #1 comment goes to Paula Widener. 1986. Give her a big hand. I'm telling you guys, it was a close race. With all the comments on this one, it was really, really hard to do. And Sacred is talking in some kind of language I don't know. PR is Paula. Okay. Oh, the person is Paula. Okay, I get it. Oops. Hello, typos. Tiffany says, whoop whoop, congrats, Paula. All right. Okay, guys, I have a fun game for you today. Now, listen close, guys, because this is a little bit, it's not hard, but you have to listen. Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm 9 years old and with my family. We live in a small house in the suburbs. My father's name is Aaron. He's a chocolatier. He is 52 years old. My mother's name is Claire, and she's a baker. She's 45. My parents work in a chocolate factory in the center of town. My grandparents live with us. My grandma's name is Jade. She's my mother's mother. She is 74. My grandpa is in New York. I have a sister. Her name is Eva. She's 17. She's at university. We haven't got a pet. All right, guys, here's some questions, and they are true and false. And I'm going to go ahead and put #1 so you guys know where you're at. #1, true or false? His mother's chocolate factory is in the center of town. True or false? His mother's chocolate factory is in the center of town. Go ahead and put your answers in the comments, true or false. And that is going on the story I read. True or false? His mother's chocolate factory is in the center of town. All right. Sacred says false. I'm torn. He said she's a baker. A baker. B-A-K-E-R. Baker. All right. Let's move on to #2. My dad is 54. True or false? My dad is 54. I got to put #2 up there. All right, #2. Oh, well then, yep. Center of town. #2, my dad is 54. True or false? All right, we have a true coming in. Tiffany said, oh, I don't remember, but false. All right, 3 trues and a false. All right, #3. My grandma's name is Claire. True or false? My grandma's name is Claire. Sacred's coming in with a false. My grandma's name is Claire. All right, we have a false. 2 falses. All right. And another false. Oh, wow, you guys are doing good. All right, and that was #3. So moving on to #4. Charlie's house is not big. True or false? Charlie's house is not big. What's it gonna be? Charlie's house is not big. Number 4, true or false? It is a 50-50 shot. And Sacred Emotions is coming in with true. Paula, true. Sacred, true. Tiffany, true. All trues. All right. Number 5, we have a pet. We have a pet. True or false? We have a pet. True or false? Number 5. All right, we have a false coming in, a true. All right. We have 2 falses and a true. And we'll see if Mother Spark comes in, and then we'll move on. Our last one is number 6. 1 more to go. All right, my sister is a secondary student. My sister is a secondary student. True or false? Tiffany said, I think I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't have my listening ears on. Okay, let's see. We're going to put this. And all right. My Mother Spark says no pet. Tiffany said, I'm scared, except the crunch from my pickle was too loud. That'll teach you to be eating while I'm reading. No eating while I'm reading, especially if it's a pickle. All right, guys, the answers are going up, and you see how you did. It will be counted after the live. I will go through it and mark your names. And the answers are true, false, false, true, false, false. And there are your answers. My Mother Spark says yes, secondary. No, it was not secondary. She's at the university. Nothing about being secondary in that. And my Mother Spark says, pickles. I almost peed my pants. Yeah, Mother Spark is lagging a little bit, but that's okay. We can work through that. Okay, guys. I will count those after the live, so let's move on. Here we go again. Hi, I'm Charlie. I am 9 years old, and this is my family. We live in a small house in the suburbs. My father's name is Aaron. He is a chocolatier. He is 52 years old. My mother's name is Claire. She is a baker. B-A-K-E-R. She is a baker. She is 45. My parents work in a chocolate factory in the center of town. My grandparents live with us. My grandma's name is Jade. She's my mother's mother. She is 74. My grandpa is in New York now. I have got a sister. Her name is Eva. She is 17 years old. She's at the university. We haven't got a pet. We haven't got a pet. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's see here. Tiffany said it's I still love you. Mother Spark said sorry. No, don't be sorry. And Patricia King is in the house. Hello, Patricia. Good afternoon. Good to see you. My mother Spark said I'll refresh. Yeah, you might have to do that. Tiffany said got 5 wrong and was too busy laughing. All right, guys, here we go while it's fresh in your mind. Number 1. What was the mother's job? What was the mother's job? Write it in the comments. What was the mother's job? Here we go. Oh, good. What was the mother's job? That's number 1. What was the mother's job? All right, let's move on to number 2. Number 2. What is the father's name? What is the father's name? Number 2. What is the father's name? And I'll give you a clue. It starts with an A. It starts with an A. Starts with an A. Tiffany said it's Sacred's fault if we're wrong. All right. My mother Spark says Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. All right, we have all the names. Okay, number 3. We're moving on to number 3. Where is Charlie's house? Where is Charlie's house? Come on, guys, you should get this one. All of you should get this one. Where is Charlie? Uh-oh, Sacred said I didn't even listen the second time. Ugh. All right, you Sacred Emotions coming in with suburbs. And she said she didn't listen. Ha! Suburbs. My mother Spark says New York. What? Okay. Yep, you can tell she was lagging. All right, Tiffany said the center of town. We have suburbs, we have New York, and we have center of town. So we shall see. All right, guys, number 4. We're hurrying along so it's fresh in your mind. How old is Charlie's grandmother? How old is Charlie's grandmother? Oh, I meant suburbs. Number 4. How old is Charlie's grandmother? All right, Sacred Emotions coming in with 74. Mother Spark, 74. All right. You guys were listening. And Tiffany coming in with 76. So we have 2 74s and a 76. And Mother Spark doesn't remember. All right, number 5. How old is Charlie's sister? How old is Charlie's sister? It's a little harder game than what you guys are used to, but I thought I'll make something different this time. She didn't give us time to study. How old is Charlie's sister? Oh my gosh. My mother Spark said, yeah, you don't want to cheat from me. All right, we have some 17s coming in. Yes, and a 9. Patricia King, you guys are fun. Well, thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that. Sacred said, Tiff, Charlie is 9. Okay, one more. Number 6. Number 6. Where is Charlie's grandpa? Where is Charlie's grandpa? Number 6. All right. Tiffany said it's just not her day. Where is Charlie's grandpa? We have a New York flying in. And another New York. Tiffany said someone else usually does her homework. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, we have a New York and a New York. Let's see what Tiffany and my mother Spark has to say. And my mother Spark says New York. Someone has to be in New York. Oh, you guys are making this too fun. All right. Tiffany. Okay, guys, we're going to move on to some fun facts now before we put up our number 2 winner. All right, let me read some awesome fun facts for you guys. Number 1. The average American consumes around 4.5 kilograms of chocolate every year. Oh my gosh, guys, that is a lot of chocolate. My mother Spark said we need to work on our listening skills. Sacred emotions, I blew. Oh my goodness. All right, number 2. Chocolate has over 500. This just blows my mind, guys. 500 flavor compounds. Well, red wine only has 200. Can you believe that, guys? 500 compounds, flavor compounds. Well, red wine only has 200. That is a lot in chocolate. Tiffany says, I am a... Why are things gross always discussed when there's food around? I'll tell you what, guys. I do love those little liqueurs that they're in a chocolate bottle. I used to work for the company that sold the chocolate liqueur bottles, and they were so good. You didn't get a lot of liqueur in there, you know, because they're like teeny tiny 1-inch bottles, but they were so yummy. I guess if you ate 5 boxes of them, you could get drunk, but they were really good with that liqueur and chocolate together. Number 3 fun fact is chocolate used to be consumed as a liquid, not a solid, for 90% of its history. How many of you knew that? Chocolate was consumed as a liquid, not a solid, for 90% of its history. Wow. And I'll bet you, just like we make hot cocoa today, that they used to drink their chocolate and their cocoa. So yeah, it makes sense. Number 4, during the Revolutionary War, soldiers were sometimes paid in chocolate. So that tells me if soldiers were paid in chocolate, it must have been worth a pretty penny back in the Revolutionary War. I mean, it must have been a hot commodity back then to be able to get paid in chocolate. My mother Sparks said, chocolate milk. Yeah, that's about right. Tiffany said, that's weird but interesting. Yeah, it is. Number 5, chocolate gives you more intense mental high, and get your heart pounding more than kissing does. How many believe that one? Number 5, chocolate gives you more intense mental high and gets your heart pounding more than kissing does. I don't know, guys. That's a fun fact I'd like to do more research on, that's for sure. My mother Sparks said my work better not try to pay me in chocolate. Oh, that's funny. Number 6, Hershey's Kisses got their name from the kissing sound that the machine made when it deposited the chocolate on the conveyor belt. How awesome is that? It got its name from the kissing sound the machine made while depositing the chocolate on the conveyor belt. Now that's pretty cool. I like that fun fact. Number 7, there is a rare fourth kind of chocolate in addition to the classics, milk, dark, and white varieties. How many can guess what it is? Think about the colors of chocolate. You have milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. Who can guess what that rare fourth chocolate is? You guys want me to tell you? Kit Kats, Tiffany said. It is a special chocolate. It's called, Mother Sparks said, now that's funny. Good thing they aren't chocolate poops then. Oh yeah, that would be funny if the machine made a sound. Okay, guys, the rare, my Mother Spark had a good one, gold. But it's called blonde chocolate. Blonde chocolate. That is cool, blonde chocolate. Number 8, Three Musketeer bars were originally, now this was a cool fact I didn't know, guys. I love Three Musketeers, but they were originally packaged in 3 pieces. They were packaged in chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. How cool is that if they still did that? Strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla Musketeer bars. Oh my goodness. I was excited when I read that. Number 9, the largest chocolate bar ever weighed, how many want to guess how much? Come on, guys, let's put a guess in here. How much did the largest chocolate bar ever made weigh? Come on, everybody, throw a guess in there. Throw a guess in there. Sacred said 50 pounds. Tiffany said 100 pounds. Let's see how close you guys are. We have 50. We have 100. Let's see what Paula and my Mother Spark says. 75. Okay. You guys ready? I'm going to put it in the comments for you. All right. Here we go. 12,770 pounds. 12,770 pounds of chocolate. That was the biggest chocolate bar. How many are sitting on the floor right now? Wow, that blew my mind when I read that. So I'm going to do more research on that too. What the heck, says Tiffany? Who's eating that chocolate? Probably the whole town. Who knows? Man, that's crazy. 12,770 pounds of chocolate. All right, here, guys, we have number 10. And then we're going to move on to our second comment winner. Number 10, Americans buy more than 50 58 million pounds of chocolate on Valentine's every year. 58 million pounds of chocolate every year on Valentine's Day, making up 5% of the sales for the entire year. Sacred said I'd be dead in the center of eating it and rolling around like a toddler. Oh, guys, I gotta tell you something. I'm glad we did this one because I know I'm super busy, but I had so much fun doing this research. I kid you not. I really enjoyed the things I was finding out about it. It was just, I'm in awe. I am one who loves to absorb learning, and I absorb new things and learning new things. And this was one of the most fun I've had doing my research for our Hear Me Out games. It was so much fun. Paula said minus me because I don't buy any. I can see you doing that, Angel. I'd be right there with you, said Tiffany. You guys. All right, now let's go into our number two comment. Let's see if you know who it is. And I sure hope she's here. I love chocolate. There's so many things you can make with them. Strawberries dipped in chocolate, it's my ultimate favorite. Do you recognize that comment? And Tiffany said, I love learning your facts. My brain feels like I can conquer any chocolatier. All right, our number two comment winner is Bernie's Arts and Crafts. Give her a big hand. Our number two comment winner, Bernie's Arts and Crafts. And I sure hope she's watching. She is our number two. And because she played, I thought she'd be here today. I hope she comes in. Congratulations, Bernie's Arts and Crafts. We have one more comment, and that is our honorary comment. That's still a winner. All right, guys, I have some fun. Chocolate, I'm going to let you guys choose. All right, I have chocolate trivia or hot chocolate trivia. Put your vote in. Either put hot or chocolate, whichever one you want, hot or chocolate. Chocolate trivia or hot chocolate trivia. We probably won't have time for both, so put your vote in, chocolate or hot. All right, we have one chocolate, one hot. And another tie. Oh, we are tied. We need the fifth person to. Oh, that means I gotta break the tie. Okay. 2 and 2. Let's see. My hubby said chocolate. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes, guys, and I'm going to pick. Whichever one comes up, that's the one we do. I'm going to shuffle them around, though, with my eyes closed so I don't remember which one was which. Okay, here we go. It is chocolate trivia. All right, chocolate trivia. Okay, guys, get ready. Number one. How many? Now, just remember, guys, if you don't know, you gotta put a guess in. How many cocoa beans does it take to make a pound of chocolate? How many cocoa beans does it take to make a pound of chocolate? And I will give you 40 seconds to find the answer or guess the answer. I will give you 40 seconds to guess or find the answer. How many cocoa beans does it take to make a pound of chocolate? All right, Tiffany says whoop whoop. And then Sacred Emotions, I don't know, 400, 250, 10,000, Mother Spark, 300, says Paula Widener. Yes, Tiffany, you got 40 seconds. You can Google or guess. It's up to you. Google or guess. But you have 40 seconds, so you got to get your answer in by the time I tell you it's almost over. As Sacred has a hard time, she's only got one phone, so she can't really Google or it'll shut her off. All right. And that trivia answer is 400. 400. All right. Good job for those of you who guessed 400. Number 2, true or false? Chocolate comes from a fruit tree. Chocolate comes from a fruit tree. True or false? Whoa, good guess. Sacred Emotions. Yes, that was a good guess. Chocolate comes from a fruit tree. True or false? Tiffany says true. Paula says false. All right, let's see what Sacred and Mother Spark says. Awesome. We have 6 trivia questions. And Sacred Emotion says true. All right, we'll wait for Mother Spark. She should be coming in any second. True or false? Chocolate comes from a fruit tree. And, hers came in twice. And the answer to number 2 is true. True. Chocolate comes from a fruit tree. All right. And my Mother Sparks, oh, that's okay. I know you're in class, so number 3. Which continent does 70% of the cocoa come from? Which continent does 70% of the cocoa come from? All right, guys, this one is, you got to put your thinking cap on. Which continent does 70% of the cocoa come from? Number 3. And Tiffany says Colombia. All right, we have Kenya from Sacred Emotions. Dominican from my Mother Spark. All right, we're waiting on Miss Paula. And she says Kenya. Sacred Emotion, you can't change your answer once you put it up there, but she did get it right the second time. Africa. That's your answer to number 3. All right, guys, number 4. Worldwide, how many people depend on the cocoa for their livelihood? Worldwide now, guys. Worldwide. How many people depend on cocoa for their livelihood? Keep in mind, it's a large, large number. How many people worldwide depend on cocoa for their livelihood? Sacred Emotion said, I was thinking Africa and Kenya. Well, that's okay. But we have to go with your first answer. My Mother Sparks coming in with 7 billion. Sacred Emotion, 7 million. Paula said everybody. Okay. And Tiffany said lots. Oh my goodness, girls. Come on. You gotta use your numbers. Use your numbers. All right. This is gonna blow your mind, guys. I'm gonna put the answer in the comments. This is literally gonna blow your mind. 40 to 50 million people rely on cocoa for their livelihood. Doesn't that blow your mind? Oh my goodness. 40. Now we had, let's see. My Mother Spark said 7 billion, which is a little bit more, but still 40 to 50 million is a lot of people. A lot of people depend on cocoa for their livelihood. That just blows my mind. All right, guys, number 5, true or false? German chocolate cake is from Germany. True or false? German chocolate cake is from Germany. How many say true or false? True or false? German chocolate cake is from Germany. And didn't my number come through? I think it did. Yeah. All right. Tiffany said false. My Mother Spark said false. Paula Weiner said false. We're waiting on Sacred. See what she has. False. All right. You all got that one. Number 5 is false. German chocolate cake was named after Samuel German, the guy who invented it, Samuel German. That's why it's called German chocolate cake. All right, guys, our last chocolate trivia of the day. Number 6. Tiffany, yeah, it's my sweetheart's favorite too. I'll tell you that. He loves German chocolate cake, but this is how sweet he is, guys. If I bake a cake, I will tell him I want chocolate, and he'll want German chocolate, but he'll tell me every time to make mine. And he loves mine just as much as his. But the sad part is I'm not too keen on German chocolate. I don't like it too much. All right, number 6 is true or false? Milk chocolate contains the same amount of caffeine as a cup of decaffeinated coffee. True or false? Milk chocolate contains the same amount of caffeine as a cup of decaffeinated coffee. My Mother Spark said make it half and half. Oh yeah, I could do that, huh? Put my chocolate frosting on one side and his German chocolate on the top and middle on the other side. Yeah. Me too, Paula. German chocolate and then carrot cake, said Tiffany. And Paula Widener likes carrot cake. All right. We have Mother Spark with false. False. And Tiffany Taylor said true. Paula Widener said false. We're waiting on Sacred Emotions. Milk chocolate contains the same amount of caffeine as a cup of decaffeinated coffee. Milk chocolate contains the same amount of caffeine as a cup of decaffeinated coffee. Number 6, true or false? And she said false. So we have, Paula said my mama would make me carrot cake for my birthday every year. How awesome. All right, we have one true. And Paula said false. Sacred said false. I think my Mother Spark said false. 1 true and 3 false. And believe it or not, guys, the answer to number 6 is true. True. Milk chocolate contains the same amount of caffeine as a cup of decaffeinated coffee. Believe it or not. All right. I'll tell you what, guys, that has been some fun games. I hope you enjoyed them. And I have one more thing to go over before I have some cute fun facts here, guys, I will show you. And let's see. Let me see. I went over that. I got 2 folders here, guys, full of paperwork that I am going to put on the video. Don't forget, in May, we're going to do the video on recipes, fun facts about food, and of course, chocolate's going to be part of that with some fun recipes, fun facts, and of course, a game in there. All right, guys, I have 2 more fun facts to show you. I think you guys are going to like this. Chocolate melts because it contains cocoa butter, the fat extracted from the cocoa beans. How many of you knew that? And then energy. One chocolate chip can give a person enough energy to walk 45 meters. How many knew that? How cool is that, guys? Only one chocolate chip can give a person enough energy to walk 45 meters. I just think that is awesome, guys. I'm telling you, I really loved this research. It has been so much fun. And don't forget, guys, July 7th is Worldwide Chocolate Day. Worldwide Chocolate Day. And let me move my... All right. My mother Sparks said that was fun. Thank you. You're welcome, hon. Paula said I have a bag of chocolate chips. I'm going to get into them. Sacred said lies, because when I accidentally ate half a bag of my chocolate chips, I had a good nap. I'll tell you what, though, Sacred, here's the thing about that. My mom used to tell me, don't drink coffee at night. That's why you can't sleep. I'm the opposite. I can drink a cup of coffee and go lay down and go to sleep like I was drinking water. Because I don't know why, but coffee don't affect me that way. So you might be one of the rare ones like I am with coffee. How do you accidentally eat a half a bag? Oh, my mother Spark called her on the carpet. How do you accidentally eat a half a bag? Paula said I can drink a whole pot and still... Yeah, see, I don't drink a whole pot, but 1 cup does not keep me awake. Tiffany Taylor, well, if someone has ADHD, caffeine has... Oh, that's true. That's true. Coffee relaxes my ADHD. Yep, I believe that. Yep, and my mother Sparks said the same thing. That makes sense that it would have the opposite effect. Okay, guys, let's get into our honorary number 3 winner. Number 3 winner, and here it is. And this comment is self-explanatory, guys, and you'll see why number 3 got the honorary and is a winner also. I haven't made a lot with chocolate, but I have to say my favorite thing is to make simple chocolate chip cookies. Ooey gooey, soft on the inside cookies. So stinking delicious. Whose comment? Do you recognize that comment, anyone? Tell me in the comments. Sacred Emotion said Tiff. Mother Spark said it's the truth because I give it to my daughter. I believe that. I know that's the truth. Sacred says she's stinking and cute. A lot. Right on. Honorary comment goes to Tiffany Taylor. And there you guys, give them all a congratulations. Our 3 comments that made the cut. Paula Widener, 1986, number 1. Bernie's Arts and Crafts, number 2. And it looks like Bernie's Arts and Crafts did not come in today. So next week we will go ahead and put an alternate comment. So we will have 4 comments next week, guys. We will go ahead and give someone else her comment place. And Tiffany Taylor, number 3. Give them all a big hand. That was awesome, guys. And I had fun doing the research on things to make with chocolate, the fun facts, the fun games. I tell you what, guys, I want to thank you all for coming in, playing the game. We only have 1 more to go, guys. Don't miss out because you had to play at least 4 of the 6 games to get your credit for the cash prize. So keep in mind, make sure you count how many you've been in. You must have attended 4. All right. Until then, guys, I love you all, and I'll see you in another game. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Hear Me Out. We'll see you in another game.